Hi, my name is Alex, and today I will be showing you on how to set up the software called Synergy, where you can share your mouse and keyboard connected to one of the machine, and that can be shared through the network to another machine. In my case, I have a PC and laptop connected to the same network, and they're sitting side by side. And with this software, I can just share the mouse and keyboard to move across from one PC to another PC very seamlessly. And this is done through Synergy and is done through the network. Some of the advantage we can see is the software will allow you to share your mouse and keyboard. It works on different operating systems. You can share your clipboard, drag and drop files. In some case, if encryption is important to you, you can actually purchase the Pro version, which will give you SSL encryption over the network for all the communication across Synergy. So I'm not affiliated with Synergy. I just wanted to share this tool with you on how to get this set up, so that way hopefully you're gonna find this tool helpful. So in my case, I have a Windows 8.1 on my PC and Windows 10 on my laptop, and both of these are connected. To get started, you can come to the synergy-project.org website, and in this website you can click on Get Synergy, select Single User, and this is where you can actually make the purchase of the basic version for $10 or Pro version for $29 for lifetime access. And SSL encryption as the extra option. For Synergy Pro, you also get direct support through emails and phone for the next 12 months. So to get started, you get the software installed. Once when it's installed, the software will open up, and let's see the setup. So to set this up, you have Synergy open up. In my case, I just wanted to show you this is the desktop machine, and that's the name of this computer, and that's the network IP address. Once you have Synergy opened, you have two main options. One is server and the other one is client. If you are sharing the mouse and keyboard from one of the computer, in my case this would be the PC, you would be selecting server, and that's the IP address it lists, and it finds I do have multiple network card, but this is the primary address on this network, which is the 192.168.0.120. So to configure the server, you can actually click on configure interactively, click on configure server. If you open up the screen, you're gonna get a blank from these. In my case, I have two set up already. So if you don't have these set up and you're gonna see a blank, then all you need to do is click on the icon, drag it to wherever you need your computer to be. In this case, you see a grid. You can actually connect more computers if you needed to. If the laptop happens to be on the left hand side of the PC, you would drag it here. In my case, it's on the right hand side. So once when you add this, you need to identify each of your computers. So in my case, this would be the Dell PC. When you set this up, double click onto the icon, this screen will pop up. The screen name would just be anything that you give it. In my case is desktop, or I can name it PC. The actual alias is the name of this computer. In my case is Dell SSD-PC. So I just need to add that in. Click on add, click OK, and there's desktop. Laptop, I've done the same thing. Select the screen name, give it a screen name, and the alias Ultrabook. So all I need to do is put that in, click OK, OK all of that. To get this working, you need to enable Synergy on your firewall to make sure it's allowed. To enable the firewall, the first time when you enable Synergy, it should ask you to enable the firewall through your private or public network. If it's not the case for you, you probably want to double check your firewall to make sure it is allowed. So right now I do have Windows 8.1, and on Windows 8.1 you can move your mouse to the top right screen and this should bring up the search icon. On the search, you just need to type in firewall. Once this is open up, click on Allow an app or features through Windows Firewall. Scroll down to Synergy, and in my case it's already there, and you can see it's checked, and it's also checked for private. For S, which is the SSL, for the Pro version is checked for private and public network. And if it's not here, you can actually click on Change Settings and click on Allow another app, and if you don't see it here, you can add it through Browse, locate installation directory for Synergy, and you can allow the Synergy or Synergy S for SSL. Once one is allowed, you can check the network for the private and the public. So once this is set up, all you need to do is start it, and once when it's started, it's gonna show you server has been started and is waiting for the client to connect, and all you need to do is do the setup on the client side, which I will show you shortly. So right now we are on the second screen, which is the laptop, and on the laptop side, this is Windows 10 workstation machine. So right now you can see Synergy is opened, and we have client that is selected because this will be using the mouse and keyboard from the other computer. In my case, it would be the desktop PC, and then I would put in the server's IP address, which is the IP address of the desktop. Once this is selected, we can just start. See the connection between the two computers. So this is connected to the 120. So at this point, I can actually move the mouse from the server, which is the desktop machine, to the laptop. Every time when I move the mouse in and out, you're going to see it exiting or leaving the screen. That will indicate that it is working. And this is how you set this up.